Today on Ballisticbbq, we're going to be cooking up the chili dog and the chili cheese dog from Simco's on the Bridge out of Mattapan, Massachusetts. Let's get going. So Simco's on the Bridge is a very old, very established landmark of a hot dog stand, hot dog joint out of Mattapan, Massachusetts. It's been there since the 1930s, and of course, it was started by Greek immigrants, and it's still owned by a Greek family, although they purchased the restaurant, I want to say in the 1980s. But again, it's been there serving up the same recipes since the 1930s. We're going to kick this off with their chili sauce. So I have here 4 cups of just cold water, and to that I'm going to add 1 pound of ground 80/20 chuck. Now we're going to get our hands wet. Best way, we want to almost dissolve this ground beef in the water. And the easiest, best way is to just use your hands, gloved hands, and it only takes a few seconds. And I'm already done. And this is what it looks like. Just watery meat. Now I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of dried dehydrated onions, 1 teaspoon ground oregano, 1 teaspoon black pepper, and 1/2 teaspoon cayenne pepper, 1 tablespoon paprika, 2 teaspoons cumin, and 2 teaspoons chili powder, 1/2 teaspoon allspice, 1/2 teaspoon ground clove, and 1 teaspoon salt. Now, as far as the salt's concerned, I start off with 1 teaspoon, and then what I did is, as the sauce began to thicken the way I wanted it to, I started tasting it, and I did end up adding salt. Now we're going to add beans, and I know a lot of people, their thought is it's not chili once beans are added. That's fine, whatever, it's a hot dog sauce. I saw some images online that looks like there's a lot more beans than I added, but then some video I saw at the restaurant, it looked about the way this looks, more of a balance of the beef and the chili. So if you want to go bean heavy, I would probably add another can. This is a 16-ounce can of beans. Now what we're going to do is just get this all stirred in, and we'll finish this sauce off on the stove, bring it up to a boil and allow it to simmer. And for me, it took probably a couple hours simmering low, stirring occasionally until I got the consistency that I was looking for. I'll show you that to you right now. This is what I ended up with. And for me, this is the perfect blend. If I'm going to add beans to chili sauce, this is where I want it to be. It tastes really good. So Simco's is serving up these hot dogs on like a New England style lobster roll bun, split top, then cut on the sides, buttered, toasted. They look really, really amazing. We don't have those out here in San Diego, but what we do have is a lot of like Mexican mercados. So I bought some bolillo rolls, and these were the size I wanted, the thickness that I wanted. And these are the same rolls if you were having a torta, it'd be served on this. But what I did was, took my knife and I first made one cut right down the center to the depth that I want this to be. Now I'm just going to take it and cut it on the side here. Cut it on the side here. And voila, improvised New England lobster roll. I thought this was a good idea. Anyway, let's start cooking. So the first thing I'm going to do is toast up these rolls here, these buns. Get these off to the side here. Now, as far as the hot dogs, I'm going with, these are boar's head. Simco's, they have a place making hot dogs for them, and they're a foot long at Simco's. I don't have foot long hot dogs. And also, these are the perfect for the bun size. So they start them off on a flat top like this, and we're going to finish it on a charcoal grill. All right, on the grill. Let's make some hot dogs. Buns laid out for those chili cheese dogs. Throw in some American cheese. Still warm, which is good. Nice. These Lobster rolls, they're just so soft, and there's lard used, and these taste good. These would be just a regular old chili dog. These are perfect size for these hot dogs too, these rolls. Perfect. Now the chili. See how nicely the chili flows. Like I said, I'm happy with the proportion of beans I have in here. I was really tempted to add another can, but it wasn't every, like I said, some of the footage just looked more like this. This is the way I'd rather have it. Now they offer mustard, ketchup, relish. I'm just going to go with mustard. And then onion. I'm going with onion. So this is like the works. This is looking good. I'm hungry too. And here we are. Simco's on the bridge. Chili cheese dog, chili dog. Looking good. Cannot wait to try these. Look at that. That is awesome. This is going to be a dripper. That's where the toast should be. Some of these obviously kind of lost a little control of the temp there. That's on me. It still tastes really good. I mean, the buttery flavor of the roll. Chili is killer. Really, really good. Chili, it's got a really nice creamy texture. The beans are adding to it, I think in a good way. The mustard complements that very well. Nice crisp of the onions, creaminess of this American cheese. As far as the flavoring of the chili, it's fairly mild on the spice range. I mean, there is a smidgen of heat, but it's really good. That cumin's popping, but it's not overpowering it. And again, you're getting those, you know, that kind of nuanced flavors of the allspice coming in on the background, and also, you know, the clove. It's good. So good. Try this without the cheese. These boar's head hot dogs, and again, all beef, natural casings. This is a perfect choice for this hot dog. And they're using all beef there at Simco's. Really good, just like its brother with the cheese on there. I do think I prefer the cheese better. It just adds that extra layer, the creaminess, and then, you know, that mild cheese flavor. One thing that I really am enjoying with these is that you're not used to with a hot dog is getting that toasted bread texture in my mouth, and also, you know, you're smelling the toasted bread as you're bringing it up to your face. I really like this. I like these better than conventional hot dog buns. I think going to add this to my repertoire as far as personal hot dogs. Again, that's a perfect toast right there. Some of these others, the grill is just too, it was taking me too long to set up everything. And I allowed the grill to get a little bit too hot. And that was, again, my bad. A little bit bummed about that. Had I purchased more than 4 of these bolillo rolls, I would have just redone that whole scene, but it is what it is. Anyway, wow, this is awesome. Thank you guys for stopping by. This is definitely going into the favorites category as far as hot dogs are concerned. Keep the suggestions coming in. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and thumbing up the video if you liked it. I hope you did. And I will see you on the next video. Cheers.